What's up? What's up? Late night. I really am the hardest podcaster because, you know, I finally see a light at the end of the YouTube tunnel. It's taken me a long time. So I have a little bit of momentum on YouTube finally. So, you know, these streams at this hour, I don't know if they do well or not in terms of numbers, but I kind of like it. So, I gave Doom my numbers. I have a landline and a cell phone, and it's on him to call. I the advice. Good morning, Jenna. The advice that I would give him: get off the internet for a month, maybe even longer. Work on yourself, and you know, just um, but I don't know if he's going to work on himself and lose out on the super chat money, to be honest. So that's really going to be the problem. Can you walk away from? I mean, I don't know how much Karmic makes in super chats or super tips or whatever, but I'm sure it's not bad. Um, yeah, I mean, I absolutely would tell him to get off the internet completely for a month, but that's probably not going to happen. So, I've given him my numbers. What up, Emily? And, the square white bottle is just water. It's a bottle of water. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mohammed. EA Sports. It's in the game. Yes, I do get the Hulk thing a lot. I look like Mark Ruffalo. But thank you, Waver. Yeah, this is just a liquid death water. And, I mean, I wouldn't have him stay with me because, I've got my own fucking problems I'm doing. But, he should just get it. I mean, the internet's a fucking evil place if you can't deal with it. Like, I'm mentally balanced enough where I can deal with trolls and, you know, Thunder, if you're going to insult me, you got to learn how to spell the words correctly. When are you moving to Austin? I can tell you right now, never. No, thank you. There's too many comics up. YouTube chat service. I'm getting spammed by YouTube chat. Yes, Thunder, you've got to learn how to spell, my friend. Well, you know what? Let's deal with your channel strike right now. So, yeah, I don't understand that. Looks like Hulk and sounds like Thor. I mean, I guess that's a compliment. Yes, I'm very low key. Uh, but I do have a temper. So, um, Thunder, you're like 0 for 3. So one more. Usually I put people in timeout after 3 strikes, but why talk like that? Because I can, and my voice makes me a lot of money. So don't worry about why I talk like I talk. I mean, all right, you want me to block you? See you later, dude. What up, Dusty, in the house? I mean, I'm a nice guy, so when I ban you from my channel for 24 hours, you're a fucking loser. Like, sorry, man. Everyone be cool. Let's have a good time, man. Let's have a gay old time. We'll do about a half-hour stream. It is 3:20 in the morning, so, um, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a very good set at the world-famous Comedy Store last night, and now I'm with my dog, and life is good. Life is good. See, we got a lot of new people in here. Please hit the like and subscribe button, please. And so you hit your notification settings. So anytime I go live, you guys can come on in and we'll have some laughs. Yes. You too, Todd. You too. Doom is not here. How much YouTube pay? Well, don't worry about how much YouTube pays me. Don't worry about it. Well, the algorithm, does, um, pay off if you are consistent. I just couldn't sleep. That's all. What up, Karen Burns? Yes, the day is starting. The day is starting for you. It's ending for me. You ever been on Kill Tony? I've been on Kill Tony 6 times as a panelist, 4 times, 2 times as the Iron Patriot. Thank you very much. Do you enjoy reading? I do, but my vision is so bad that it's hard for me to read. Like I can read like one or 2 chapters at a time before my eyes get tired. So, does it worth? Well, I mean, obviously, I do troll the trolls. I don't make a lot of money just streaming to 16 people, but when people super chat me and super thanks, and I get a fair amount of views on some videos. You can, I'm not going to buy a mansion with what I make on here, but in addition to my stand-up and voiceover acting money, I do okay. I mean, put it this way. Um, I don't have to have a real job. So, I mean, I like motivational books. Um, I like self-help books. Um, some biographies, if I'm interested in the person. Well, just by going live, you can do a 2-hour stream for no money, but you get the watch hours, and you know. So I mean, like obviously, I've been live now for 10 minutes. I haven't made $1. So, but maybe you guys subscribe to my channel and then you watch my videos, and you get paid for views. Now, obviously, um, you know, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna be Mr. Beast, but like the last stream I did a few hours ago, one guy gave $50. So, you know, oh, thank you. Is it Miel or Mile? I'm all right, Pagati. I mean, going live in and of itself, you're not going to make any money. But, you're, um, if you can get a couple hundred people in here, even if they don't super chat, they're going to watch your videos, and, it's, and, you go live. Sometimes I'll go live knowing, like I know that I'm not going to have a tremendous amount of people in here at 3:30 in the morning, but this content, say I do it for another 20 minutes, so a half hour stream total, it keeps me in the algorithm's radar. What up from the Philippines? Yeah, I mean, I probably could make a little more money if I am aggressive with the ads, but I choose I chose the middle range, so but that's okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's um, YouTube is a weird thing to figure out. Like my friend Yonder Wizard makes money, and he's got half the subscribers I do, but 100 times the people in his live streams. So um, this message is held for review. No all caps in here, Mr. Meat Whistle. Thank you. Um, what up? What up? What up? How did you end up here? Well, it's my stream. Of course, I'm going to end up in my own stream. I think most people end up here through the recommended suggestions. So if you're watching, say, MLC or whatever, it might recommend you my channel because I've been on MLC and stuff like that. So, yes, I will show you. We'll turn the lights on. Ah. I am the father on Tyler the Creator's cartoon, The Jellies. That cartoon right there. So that's on Adult Swim, the Cartoon Network, and HBO Max. I'm the guy with the mustache right there. So yes, I am the dad. I'm the only white guy on the show. So it's a pretty funny show. If you like Tyler the Creator, it's a very funny show. And so I do a lot of cartoons like that. I play the bad guy. I do like Georgia State Lottery commercials. Buy your Georgia State Lottery scratchers now. Void where prohibited. Stuff like that. Yes, I am. I mean, the Jellies was a hit by cartoon standards. So, oh, good for you, Bill. Good for you. Um, I love it, TB. Thank you, thank you. So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I guess if you're watching stand-up comedy clips, my channel might get recommended to you because I think I have over 1,500 videos on YouTube. So, um, it's all a racket, man. Well, your mom didn't think so, Bear. Do you know the Nene? She does massive voiceover work and is hot. I don't, but maybe one day we'll work with each other. No, not 1,500 jokes, 1,500 videos. And a lot of them are of the same joke, but a different crowd or whatever. So, you know, um, so I see we have some trolls in the stream. Can we get a joke of the day? Joke of the day. Do you think Jared from Subway was set up by Quiznos? Hello. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to bring it back. I mean, unfortunately. I mean, we were never canceled though. That's the crazy thing is we were never canceled. But EA Sports, it's in the game. JTP, we don't do all caps in here. So please, lowercase letters only. I mean, it's not like the greatest joke, but it is, in my defense, it is 3:30 in the morning. So, this is just a hang, though. This is not a open mic night. This is not a comedy club. A lot of people are under the false assumption that I wish I was that guy, believe me. Yeah, please, let's not go all caps in here. Yeah, Tyler, that's the problem, though. Tyler's got so many irons in the fire. I think he has like ADD and he gets bored easily. So I think, we had 3 seasons of the cartoon. The first season was on his phone app. The next 2 seasons were on Adult Swim. And, he's just, he's successful at everything he does. So, no, you're not scaring me. It's just, no all caps, guys. So I'm asking you nicely. The all caps thing is reserved for my very first subscriber, Peter the Chicken Man Brennan. Other than that, it's an internet protocol. No, I don't troll. I don't troll people. Yeah, I don't. I like Opie. Listen, there's no Anthony without Opie. Yeah, Peter is the man. He is a maniac. That's a fact, Jack. Interesting. Well, I guess it would be 6:30. Opie would be live. Yeah, I think the kid me would be proud of me today. So, what up? What up, Annie? So you do a stand-up comedy. So, I'm a comedian from Los Angeles, California. I'm an unknown comic from Los Angeles, California, marginally known voiceover actor. And I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I'm the baby of the family. And my sister used to be Carl Weathers' assistant way back in the day. So, but no, I'm the only one of my family that's in the entertainment business. So, I am a big baby. That's a fact, Jack. I don't have any kids that I know of. Hey-o, hey-o. My siblings are actually pretty funny. I think that, like my one brother who lives in Hawaii, he's very funny, and my other brother's not quite as funny, but he's very smart, and my 2 sisters are very funny. So, our dad was very funny, and mom was funny in her own way. So, you might say that my dog is up and down. Like today was a good day for her. I just took her for a walk. She's wagging her tail. She had a seizure 2 days ago, and that day previous, wagging her tail. So, she's, just, it's going to be this way probably for the rest of her life. So, so you're another, I don't have any kids, so I do not have any allergies. Other than to unfunny trolls, which there seem to be an abundance of in this particular stream. I don't know. She got a flea bath and she didn't have any fleas. And then I noticed today she had like tons of fleas, like tons. So luckily I had some, I do take great care of Lois. Luckily I had some leftover Advantage, which is that the flea medication, and so it seemed to do quite well. I noticed, that stuff works. I don't know what's in that stuff, but the fleas were instantly dropping off of her. So, if it's not one thing, it's another for Lois. Uh, but she seems to be doing pretty good. She's still eating, and that is really the key thing with animals. Once they stop eating, they're kind of giving up. Um, well, someone brought it up to me. I should go subscriber only chat, but then there'd be like 7 people in here. So that's why, yes, that's what I do. And, it worked. I mean, she's not itching anymore. Um, Not really. I don't like cats. Buddhist priests in the fucking house. Um, so we'll see. And, well, thank you, Annie. Thank you for subbing. Um, oh, Pharaoh, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. Oh, you're 0 for 1, Pharaoh. Um, I don't think Lois would like a mud bath. I mean, she loves this one particular groomer I go to, so I tried to give her a bath myself, and it it doesn't work. Well, I don't think Trump can run in 2028, so unless it's Donald Trump Jr. 8 more minutes, guys. What audience do I appeal with my comedy? I mean, if you like dry and sarcastic humor, I think you would like me. If you like Anthony Jeselnik, I think you would like me. If you like Dane Cook and Chris D'Elia, you probably wouldn't like me. Or Matt Rife, younger, high energy guys. I'm not very high energy, as you could probably guess. Um, so I hope that answers your question. Who's the most famous person I've ever met? Probably Rob Schneider. I mean, like Rob, everywhere we went, people would know who he was. We were on airplanes, people know who he is. We'd be in airports, people know who he is. We'd be at Whole Foods, people would know who he is. Like Rob Schneider is probably the most famous person I know. So interesting, Zachary. What are you getting up to today? Well, Sam, I'll probably go to bed when I'm done with this stream in a few minutes. And then, so my day is, you see, I still consider this Sunday night, so I'm winding down. And then when I get up tomorrow, um, I'll start my day, write some jokes, maybe do a stream in the daytime. And the interesting thing is sometimes some of my most popular streams ever have been around this time. If I were to have kept an accurate record of my 5 most popular streams in terms of numbers, they'd all be in the middle of the night, which is weird to me. That's cool. I mean, I'm trying to think outside of Rob Schneider, who's the most famous person I know. I mean, famous I mean, Wayne Gretzky, I mean, I wouldn't say I know him, but I've met him. Um, he's certainly an international athletic star. Um, I mean, that RoboCop, what I fucked up is I took it out of the box. But it is a great doll. I did see the RoboCop. I'm going to put it out today, Buddhist Priest. Very good. I'm going to put out the long form video, and then I'm going to try and put out in short form. So I might have to just put out that part where it's me doing the joke as RoboCop. Because shorts for me do better than videos, but I still like to put out videos just to, hit the algorithm from another angle. All right, Tamiel, you're not in the right stream. I'm going to direct you to Pat Dixon's stream. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, but I mean, shorts get the most. How my channel breaks down is my videos, like over a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, they get the least amount of views. My shorts, in general, get the most amount of views. And my live streams, I make the money on, which, when people super chat me and all that shit. And I also get a very good, healthy amount of watch hours from my live streams. Infamous accounts. All right, take it easy, Sam. Skakel. Earl Skakel. Um, I don't know. Yes, yes. I mean, definitely. Listen. I'm trying to fuck with the algorithm, so I'm down. So, how many degrees from Kevin Bacon? Probably not that many, to be honest with you. Well, good for you, Annie. Good for you. Fuck the algorithm. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I mean, YouTube, you got to throw and just shit against the wall and hopefully a couple things stick. And my problem was I kind of hit the algorithm about 8, 9 months ago, and then I took a week off because I just was burnt out, and that was probably the biggest mistake I made because then I got basically kicked out of the algorithm, and it took me months to get back into it. So lesson learned. I try and stream for an hour a day minimum, and then if I'm feeling it, like if I'm up like I am right now, and I'll stream for a half hour just to stimulate the algorithm. I mean, it's such a cat and mouse game, but it is what it is. So, um, yeah, I mean, Karmic is just a lost soul. I mean, he's got probably a legit 10 to 15 streams going at him, and today is going to be all Karmic today. People making fun of him, it's like I had, oh, that's cool, TV. Um, I had someone close to me at one time invested in the show Roast Battle. They were a battler. They were good at it. And, she was constantly being called fat because she was a bigger person, called a whore because she fucked a lot of people. And it basically mentally drove her insane. And I think that's going to be the same thing with him. Like, today, I mean, you got Steel Toe, you got Melton, you got Kevin Brennan, you got Pat Dixon, you got Chad, you got BYB, you got Wem by Two, um, who are these podcasts? Literally 10 to 15 streams who are just going to be shitting on that guy today. And he strikes me as the type of guy who's going to watch every stream. And it goes to my point of what I always say is, I don't go on any ex's um, social media because I don't want to see what they're up to. Because you've gone on ex's social media, you're going to either see them looking better than when they dated you, you're going to see them with another dude, or something to that effect. And Felicia at some point is going to start making the rounds on all these streams, and she's going to talk about probably dating someone else, probably a comic, and that's going to drive Karmic insane. So my advice to Karmic, if you're watching, which he probably isn't, stay off the internet for a month. Flips, I'm good. It's 3:45 in the morning for me. Oh, interesting, TV. Interesting. Um, Top of the morning to you. Yeah, from Emerald Isle. What up? What up? What up? So, I believe so. I believe so. And, it's tough enough to go through a breakup, but can you imagine fucking going through a breakup in the Dabbleverse? Because I was talking in my previous stream, the Dabbleverse is like TMZ. Like, TMZ totally exist because of all the bad things that happen in the world. And they want bad things to happen in the world because if they didn't, they wouldn't have a website. And that's the same thing with the Dabbleverse. They're loving Karmic, this guy crying for an hour on the stream. And it's only going to get worse. And well, we could get into, I mean, I don't, we do have one rule here in the Earlverse that, doom or Love a Chatter has to be in here to talk about the Dabbleverse, but we can. Uh, um, you know, um, yes, I think I will take you up on that advice. But since we're talking about it, fuck it. You guys want to talk about it? We. I don't think there are any moderators in the stream right now, so that was on me. Um, yeah, I don't want to invite Karmic on my show because then I'm just another person taking advantage of him. Um, so, and believe me. Oh, okay. I didn't. Buddhist priest and Jenna. Yeah. Um, no problem, Bill. I mean, that's unfortunately, Bill, with the channel getting a little bigger. Unfortunately, that means more trolls are going to come in here. So I try and nip that shit in the bud. But, I think, I mean, my advice to Karmic, if he calls me, and I did give Doom my numbers, so dude, just get off the internet for a month, recalibrate, get yourself mentally right, and then, he's only dated a few girls. Like, I remember, a couple breakups right around, my early 20s where I wasn't really savvy with women yet. They were fucking brutal. And that's like, didn't happen via the internet. So um, I just think that he, and he's drinking and whatever drugs he's taking, kratom or whatever, that's going to exasperate the problems. And like I said, like he is, when Felicia goes on MLC to talk about it, he's going to watch it over and over and over again. And then Melton will do something on it, and then BYB and 1x2. And, you know, he's going to watch all this stuff, and it's going to send him spiraling. There's no chance a guy who lives in bumfuck Minnesota countryside is going to be able to switch off the internet. That's all he has. Well, no, 100%. I mean, I'm just saying what I would tell him. As a man of 57 years, and I've been through many breakups, and it does get better. But I think he really liked Felicia, and Felicia probably, was probably just too advanced for him. She's a road comic. She's gonna be around a lot of famous comics and a lot of engaging people, and it's just, and they don't live near each other. I mean, long distance just does not work. I've tried it, and it just doesn't work. Um, so, oh, 100%. I mean, like I said, I, and it's like when I give people advice, because of all the breakups that I've had, when I say don't go on your ex's social media, I was telling some comic who's going through a breakup, an LA comic, and I know they're not going to listen to me. They probably have been on their ex's social media nonstop. And it's going to drive you insane. So, I mean, that, like, to me, in my opinion, you can clearly see that um, Felicia and Pat are still like each other. It's a toxic relationship. We've all had them. I've had them. You always have that one person who just drove you mentally insane, but it's like, you know, part of the game, and usually the juice ain't worth the squeeze there, but sometimes it is. Who am I to sit there and say someone shouldn't like this person? I certainly, when I was dating a very young girl, probably like 2016, 2015, everyone told me, dude, run. It's going to end in a disaster. And it absolutely did. And it took me years to get over it because although the LA comedy scene isn't as toxic as the Dabbleverse, it's close. So, um, you know, well, I just think that she probably used him to either. I like my glasses, so no, I've never really considered LASIK. But um, I think she used him a little bit to get back at Pat. Because here's the thing that I thought was crazy. Uh, I remember watching one stream with them with the log cabin background, and so they're doing a stream, and she's constantly talking about Pat. And if that were me, after that stream was over, I'm gonna be like, I would have been like, hey Felicia, if you're still into Pat, let me know, and I'll walk away. And if you want to date with me, you got to get over that shit. So, because that's my one pet peeve is when a current girl I'm dating talks about their ex. It's like, hey, go back to your ex if they're such a great guy. You're at a dinner with me and you're talking about your ex. Fuck off, man. But I'm hardcore with that. So, well, but I understand why you get stuck on one person. Um, so, it's easy for us to sit there and you know um, say, well, you shouldn't get stuck on one person. There's more fish in the sea and all that stuff. But you know, it's I understand it. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, you could clearly tell that it's a toxic relationship between Felicia and Pat, and you know, it's just we've all had that one. I've had one like that. I don't know if I was that um, toxic about it, but yeah. But I think in her case, she definitely talked a lot about Pat in front of him, and that would be a no go with me. Like I said, I mean, there was a situation without mentioning the person's name, but where they were talking about their ex from time to time. It's like, hey, go back to him. We're at dinner right now, and you're bringing up your ex. Have him pay for this dinner, and then you guys can hang. Um, so, um, my mods are the best, Bill. To be honest with you, but we'll see what happens. I mean, this will be a very busy week in the Dabbleverse with the steel toe drama. But Karmic is front stage for this week. Oh, see, I don't follow Felicia on Facebook, so I wouldn't know what she's doing on Facebook. But yeah, I mean, it's anytime someone talks about their ex a lot, they're not over them. They'll act like they are, but they're not. And it's just listen. I get it. I've been there. What's your type of humor? Very dry, sarcastic, dark, and well, I've been around. I've been around the block a lot. So I've made mistakes with girls. They've made mistakes with me. It's like, I've cheated. I've been cheated on. So I know the signs going both ways. And other areas with girls, I've broken up with girls I've been broken up with. So, I feel I can give good advice to both sides. Um, I mean, Bill, listen, they're good to me. Like, listen, I get a moderator. Being a moderator sucks. I mean, it's not paid. It's not like I don't feel I can order them to do something. I mean, they pick up on 90% of the trolls. So, cut them some slack. They're good. Come back and, you'll see they're good. So, uh, yeah, I mean, that's Bobby Lee's act. And then that fan took that from Bobby Lee. And then, what up, Big Bones motherfucking Jones? Well, listen, and I think the moderators probably go, does Earl want me to block this person or does she want to play with them a little bit? Bill, give him a break tonight, um, all right, Robin, I don't know about that. I don't know, Mac 10, what you mean by that. But hit the like and subscribe button. That's what I mean by that. Because I am a roast comic, so I think the mods sometimes are like, oh, okay, I think Earl wants to fuck with this person or whatever. Um, so, what up, Google Chrome? Always a pleasure to see you in here. So, we'll go a few more minutes, guys. I mean, it is almost 4 a.m., and the Earl Skakel body is starting to power down. Um, yeah. I mean, I love my mods. And, I'm also, like I said, I'm mindful that, being a mod, it's you don't get paid. You get shit on by people for free. So, I trust my mods very much. So, not really Mac 10, but thank you for your input. Yeah, Skakel Mania, this is the year for Skakel to break out. And I can't do it without you guys. You know, the Dabbleverse is strong, and I know we've talked about it a lot today, but that just goes to show you that you guys like a little Dabbleverse talk here and there. Everyone says I'm the Hulk. I guess I'm really looking like him tonight. But I don't know. I mean, I look a little bit like Mark Ruffalo. Any Erica Rhodes stars. I've done a lot of comedy shows with Erica, but I know like wacky stories, and we used to take yoga at the same place. She's very cool. I like Erica a lot. Who's PSP? Peter Sky Parker. I mean, thank you, Happy Rhymes. I'll let I'm not going to reach out to Karmic. Like he's got to want the help. So to be frank, I'm not going to waste my time reaching out to him if he doesn't want the help. Because I have a feeling, and A. Thompson, I don't want to be negative, but like he's got to want to get better. Like I said, I'm hesitant to want to help him from the standpoint of I know what I say he's not going to do. He's not going to stop the internet. He probably makes decent money at it. I don't know what he makes in super tips and super chats, but I'm going to assume he makes a fair amount of money. He's not going to pass up on that. And, I don't know who Agnew is, Bill, to be honest with you. But it's going to be, I mean, it's like when I got back from Montreal doing Roast Battle, I had a friend of mine, dude, go on Reddit, they're talking about you. And oh, okay, cool. Earl Skakel Roast Battle on Reddit. Oh, this guy fucking sucks. This guy's a loser. He didn't beat Jimmy Carr. If he ever comes to the UK, he'll never get off the plane. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going to go on Reddit. And I've been on it since then, but not much. So, I think I am. I'm pretty sure I attach keywords to it. I don't do it in the description, but I do. Like, let's see. Let's just pick a random video of mine. We don't have to watch it, but I mean that's the same thing with like. Let's see, manage videos here. So let's take a look at shorts. Let's look at a video that did well here. There's one. So here's like my Netflix comedy special. Hold on here. So details, analytics. I mean, I do think that this is. All right, well, we'll figure that out. I do put keywords in my channel um, I guess front page, so they should pop up. I think shorts really drive people to your channel. You're not going to make a lot of money. Well, let me put it this way: I'm not going to make a lot of money on shorts because, I mean, probably the biggest short I've ever had was that one I just showed you guys for 8,300 views. So, Tom. So, your buddy Jeff Ross just shot. Wait, wait, what? Your buddy Jeff Ross just shot his this weekend in a special? Okay, well, I don't really care what Jeff Ross is doing. Trying to get a buddy to check you out, but he's resistant for some reason. He doesn't want to be reminded of his Sunset Strip past. But you all had, we probably did. Um, yeah, 100% men diggity. Um, I mean, you can make money on shorts if you're going to make like, if you're going to get like 100,000 views or whatever. Like I said, shorts, I think, drive people to my channel, a comedy joke or whatever. I think the videos for me do the least amount of views. And then the live streams, I can get the super chats and, the watch hours, So like this, let's check out my last live. So my last live, Sunday night, got 1,000 views. It was an hour and 40 minutes. So, if, those 1,000 people watch 10 to 20 minutes, that's, 2,500 watch hours. So that builds, that's, I think, what maybe gets you in the algorithm. But who the fuck knows, man? I mean, I do not drive a Tesla. I drive a BMW. Where are your viewers from? Mostly from the U.S. and then Canada. So yeah, Buddhist priest, let me know. I mean, like, send me like this live video is just titled Earl Skakel Monday Morning Live. Yeah, we don't do the Jesus talking here, bro. Sorry, I'm gonna. Let me see. I always do this because listen, my comedy is not for everybody. So what I'm going to do is let's see who's live right now. No one from the Dabbleverse. So, it's all mine. Um, yes, Australia in the house. There is a map of the viewers. Let's see here. Let's go to, let's get this, just to give you an idea. Yeah, I'm not going to do the race baiting stuff. I don't want to make it that bad, to be honest with you. But you are right. I mean, I know if I talked about more controversial stuff, I would absolutely get, more views or like wacky stuff. Audience. Let's go to where the audience is. So as you can see here, let's see. So you can see right here, this is where my audience is. So, United States, 74.1%, Canada, 2.9%, UK, 2.3%, Australia with Big Bones Jones, 1.8, India, 1.2. Let's see the other countries here. And then you've got Ireland, 0.1%, Malaysia, 0.1%. I mean, a lot of 0.1%. Spain, 15 people. So, it's the U.S. and Canada are absolutely my big, um, I guess, channels. 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes, and then Earl Skakel must go to bed. Not very many. I didn't see Spy Kids, so I'm going to assume that's an insult. But thank you. So no, no Cambodia. So yeah, I mean, I realize if I roasted people and whatnot, don't worry about it. We don't do the Jesus talking here. All the Catholic priests you probably love are molesting kids, so don't give me Jesus loves you shit in here. Um, yes, interesting. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I hear. Yeah, thank you, Buddhist priest. I mean, these Jesus people are unbelievable. Where was Jesus when the guy had to jump off a tower too? Was he on a lunch break? Where's Jesus when Charlie Kirk got assassinated? Was he doing laundry? Jesus loves you. Bullshit. Only when it's convenient. And then anything bad happens. Well, Jesus teaching us a lesson. Um, so I don't believe so. Yeah, I mean, 100% RIP Charlie Kirk. I'm just saying, these Jesus freaks come in here and you know, Charlie Kirk had a wife and 2 kids. You tell me Jesus couldn't have prevented that? But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm not trying to convert anyone. I mean, I was an altar boy for 7 years. I know the Catholic Church inside and out. Um, so, I just hate it when they come in here and start to preach. I'm a great guy, so Jesus should love me. Oh, okay. Well, then there you go, concerned citizen. My bad, my bad. So, I was touched by a priest and still have faith. Hello. I mean, I was an altar boy for 7 years. I wasn't touched once. Why not? Boing. Huge. Jesus, I'm not even going to say that name. I know. So did I, A. Thompson. Oh, I see what you did there. I see. That's a funny sex joke. Well, it's weird now. I started thinking when I was in grade school, that priests definitely would just disappear randomly. So I was like, where'd Father Bunny go? He just kind of left. And I remember I was such a good kid and a good student in grade school. They sent me to a monastery with this other kid. They're like, you guys are so good, you'd be good priests. And they sent, I don't know, somewhere I don't know, it's like Santa Barbara or something for the weekend. It was like a weekend retreat. And I remember saying to the leader guy, he was like in his 20s. He's like, Earl, do you have any questions? I'm like, yeah, where's the pussy? And let's just say I was asked to leave. Um, yeah, we don't talk about Jimmy in the basement here. This is a friendly stream. We got 6 minutes, guys. 6 more minutes left, and then Earl Skakel will be going to sleep. Well, my dad was a pretty big dude, so anyone that touched me, my dad would have killed. Trust me on that one. Yeah, they really don't, priest. I mean, even a Monsignor, when I was this guy was a big deal. He just kind of left, disappeared. Father Healy too. He just kind of disappeared. Yeah, Maya, we don't do the gay stuff in here. I mean, come on, man. This is a friendly stream, you pervert. Um, yes. Well, let me tell you, if you think I'm cringe, Mr. Sanchez, we are on YouTube. There's a lot of people streaming right now. You have other choices. Yeah, I mean, my dad would have killed anyone that touched me inappropriately. Although one of my brothers was molested by a tutor, this blonde girl, huge tits, and I was supposed to get her next. So I remember the first day I was supposed to have her tutor me. It was the first day of 7th grade or something. And I opened up the study room, and it was some Jewish guy who looked like Gabe Kaplan. And I'm like, "Where's Beth?" And he's like, "Oh, you should talk to your mom after." So he was nice enough. We studied for a little bit. I go upstairs. I'm like, "Hey, mom, where's Beth?" And she's like, "Oh, well, she inappropriately touched your brother. We had to get rid of her." I'm like, "Well, how do you know?" I said, "Well, he just told us." And I went to my brother's room. I'm like, "You couldn't have waited a week?" Hello, it's a Skakel classic there. 100%. Not really. I'm not self-absorbed at all. I just like talking. I'm answering people's questions. Once again, I will say it to you. If you don't like my stream, then leave. I don't want you to, but I'm not going to beg you to stay either. I mean, I'd like to do a documentary on hot girls who molest their students. I mean, yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, where are we? Bill, is she in Los Angeles? Hey, I mean, only on the internet can you get shit on for doing a stream and answering everyone's questions and like being cool. I mean, you people, man. Well, then leave the stream, bro. I don't really care if you stay or don't. Um, JJ, what up? What up? I mean, I hope. But I've selected the ad monetization level that's mid range, so it's not obnoxious. We got some unfunny people coming in here late. You ever notice the female teachers are pretty hot that molest kids, and then the male teachers are kind of nasty looking? Um, and Mary Kay Letourneau, that guy was really in for it. Interesting, interesting. That was a good doc, though. Do you know Red Bar? I do. Eric Thomas, you might control the algorithm, but one thing you do not control is the all caps button, please. Lowercase letters, please. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. And then Earl R. Skakel will be going to bed, and we will reconvene at another hour today. And I hope you guys, if you're on the East Coast, have a good day at work. If you're on the West Coast, yes, there is an exception to the all caps rule when you promote liking the stream and hitting subscribe. I love you, Earl. Your comedy is equal to Theo, Shane, Rife, and all the. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. I just need about 2,000 more people like you, Bill. Tim Dillon said to me one day, Earl, all you need is 2,000 fans, and you can make a living doing stand up comedy. What up, Alicia? Yeah, have a good day, JC. Everyone have a good day. Got about 30 seconds left, so get your last minute trolls in. If you're new to the stream, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps greatly with the algorithm. And, sometimes I'm streaming more than once a day, sometimes, twice a day, 3 times a day, other times just one a day. So, well, I mean, I think what Tim was saying, like if you have 2,000 people who sign up for your Patreon or 2,000 people who, come into your YouTube channel and super chat, all that stuff, that's all you need. So, good night, Karen, or good morning, I should say. Whoa, 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 Bill, we can't use that kind of language in here. But you've already used it. Yo, 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 yo. Yes, this is my real voice. If it wasn't, do you think I could go EA Sports? It's in the game. This is CNN. Arby's, we've got the meats. It's all good, Bill. I'm just fucking around, dude. If you use the TV overlay I sent you, it helps separate you from the narcissist. We'll have to meet one day, Buddhist priest. Yes, Lois is doing good. I mean, she could be better, she could be worse. Absolutely. What up? What up? Where's the beef? In between my buns. Earl Skakel over and out.